Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Darwin. How are you doing?
Hello, teacher. I'm great.
Good. Nice to
Yes.
see you.
Okay.
We're gonna wait for a few more people, see if they come. I'm just gonna send an email. Okay. Because we should be a few more, really. More than...
Okay.
There you go. Got another one. Rita's here. How you doing? Everything okay? How's
Yes, teacher.
quarantine?
Uh, yes, it's boring. Quarantine is boring. I try to
Doing?
do. Yes. 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 Uh, I try to do different things. Uh, clean my house, my bedrooms, or help my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Where are you now? Where are you now? Are you in Cusco?
Um, I am in Cusco. I live in Cusco. In
Yeah, and
Concepcion.
you're in Cusco now?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
I,
Let me, I'm just going to move because the internet is a little bit slower than I would like. So I'm just going to try and go over here and hopefully it might be better. It's not a perfect situation with this quarantine. I'm going to move this out of the way. All right, that maybe that's better. It's always going to be a problem, the internet. Hi, Ritza.
Hi, Ben.
How's it going? That's an expression. That's a way of saying an informal way to say how are you.
Fine.
You're fine. Good. That's good. Where are you now?
In my room?
Yeah, are you in Cusco?
Yes, in Cusco.
Okay, awesome. Okay, well, maybe we'll start. We'll just wait. Normally, I probably would start maybe 5 minutes late because I want to help as many people. So you guys, this is actually the first time when I'm doing this. So this is quite exciting for me. The first time for everything. And I hope that I'll do this for a long time, basically every week, giving you guys a kind of a coaching session, some sort of VIP help. Okay. Normally I charge like a lot of money for one-on-one coachings, but I want to be doing this so that hopefully the idea is to motivate you, is to help you with any of your questions, and I'm hoping to share some of my knowledge as well. Some of the information I learn, I want to share that with you. So welcome. Yeah. Let's. The first thing I want you to do. Yeah, I want you to look. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm sorry if I'm speaking too fast. Huh? You have to say, Ben, slowly.
Yes, I understand, pero no. I think you speak more slow.
Yeah, I will. I will try to remember to speak slowly. But this is an
Thank
opportunity. yeah, it's an opportunity for you guys to do a lot of listening practice with me, you know, and that's one of the most difficult parts of learning a language is definitely the listening part. You don't get as much opportunity to practice listening, you know, with a native speaker. And so anyway, maybe if I talk a lot, that's because I like to talk. I can talk and talk and talk. But I hope that we'll have a chance to, if you want, we can do a little introduction. Do you want to do that? So, because I don't think we've met, and this is the first class. So, do you want to just talk about? Well, I want to ask you the question, right? Why are you taking the 21-day English challenge? Yeah, that's the question to you. And I'm going to share my screen because I want to write this as well, so that you can see everything. You can see my screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
I,
Okay. Okay. So, do you want to, Darwin? Do you want to do a little introduction for us? Tell us
read.
why. Let's do, yeah, introduction. That was what I said. How's it going? Yeah, how's it going? Is an informal way to say how are you? Yeah, maybe it's quite common. How's it going? Yeah, how are you? So, why are you taking the 21-day English challenge? You want to go first? Who wants to go first?
Yeah.
I
Go on then. Well, I think Rita was first, so go ahead, Rita.
How are you? In this moment, I am fine.
Yeah.
Or okay. No?
Yeah.
Why are you talking the 20 days English challenge?
Yeah, I'm asking you. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I need practice my English. I need this. You or how do you say repasar?
You got an idea?
Review?
How do you say repasar?
Review?
Review. Yeah, very good.
Check again? Check again.
Just, check it again. Retake it. Retake it, maybe. Review's the best one, I think.
Review? Okay. I need study English because I left dejar.
Yeah.
I left my English for 10 years.
Right.
Just I need practice more.
Okay, but why?
Why? Because I working in tourism.
Yeah.
Where my job is very important the language.
Yeah.
Is the reason I start the study.
Yeah. So I think it's for your job, isn't it? For your profession.
Yeah.
For professional reasons.
Yeah.
Why does English help you for your professional job?
I have a travel agents.
Oh, okay.
I have the interest. Entonces, es important because for writing, for speak. Entonces, no all the tourists is Spanish, is English too. Entonces, for me, it's very important. No? Practice.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So it's aligned with your business. It's the same. It's aligned with your professional, what you're doing, your work. Why English though? I mean, you can tourism, Spanish. Yeah. Why? I mean, English. What do you think about what's going on now? I mean, are you worried about the economy? Are you worried about tourism in Cusco right now?
Yeah. Sorry, I don't.
Right, I'll write it down.
Okay.
Are you worried about the situation?
Yeah, I understand because, for example, no, my company is 12 years. I remember in 2008 is the crisis, economic crisis. It's the same. I don't afraid in this moment because
Yeah.
I think I finished the COVID.
Mhm.
Entonces, I return my job.
Awesome.
Entonces,
So you're an optimistic person, right? You're an optimist.
mm,
This is cool.
I love my job. Entonces, I continue working in tourism.
Yeah, yeah, I see your point. I think it's about having a long-term perspective, a viewpoint. You got to think, in this will pass, right?
I
COVID,
think
COVID will pass.
all
Um,
pass.
the depression of the economy will pass. Okay, you want to think, you want to think in 10 years time, right? That's where you want to think, like longer term.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, Darwin, isn't it? Darwin, did you want to say you want to tell us the same thing? Why are you taking the 21-day English
Okay.
challenge?
During the quarantine, I feel that I lose my time. My time. I am not. I am disciplined.
Yeah.
But this could help to me improve my English. Uh, I study electronic engineering. That is so important for my career because I will give a bed. I give a job
Darwin, maybe you want to take off your video.
in a company or work.
No, take off your video because your internet is not good. Yeah, let's just save the bad
Oh,
bit.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't need to see you. It's fine. Yeah, I've got your nice face.
Okay,
I can
and
see it.
now, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you listen me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Again, teacher.
Yeah, so you wanted to get disciplined. You need it for your education. You wanted to feel productive, no? You want to feel productive during this quarantine.
Okay. Yes.
State of emergency. I shouldn't call it a quarantine, but in a state of emergency. Yeah.
Yes. It's a hard time because a lot of people are in home and only do a routine life, but know to improve in herself or in yourself.
Yeah, in oneself, in themselves. I'll write it down here.
See, for example, I want to learn in this time because I think why mientras is how do you say mientras?
Meanwhile.
Meanwhile?
Meanwhile, yeah, like this.
Another people lose their time. I try to.
Yeah, I think you mean they waste their time, no? They waste their time. I'm just going to make this one here for notes, yeah, so we can put everything that these are just the random notes. People waste their time, right? I think that's what you mean.
Waste.
Yeah, they waste, like throwing it in the waste, in the trash. Time is a funny one. Time is limited. No, you don't get your time back. You can make money, you can lose money, but you can never make more time. It's limited. So you have to use it you have to use it as best as possible, right? So you think a lot of people in Peru or in Cusco are not using this time? Like maybe they're watching Netflix. Are they watching movies but not studying, not learning?
No. Not only in Cusco, in the world. But virtual course is a good options actually, and in the future too.
Yeah.
I think that I in the future probably this type of course and it will
It'll
be
be normal.
in the new form to educate.
Yeah. This is the I call it the e-learning revolution.
Yeah.
This is it. We are now entering e-learning. For e-commerce, for example, it's just e-commerce. For example, people are now buying more things online than they buy in like the real world, and that has just overtaken. That's just overtaken it. So like this was like people buying in shops here, and this is people buying internet. You know, and it's just changed everything. So yeah, this is the future. E-learning, e-commerce. E-commerce is like Amazon, right? You know, Amazon, buying online. You don't have it so much in Peru yet, but you have like Mercado Libre. No, this is a good one. E-learning is the future, right? Is the future. Yeah, maybe universities. You know, do we need universities anymore? You know? Why do you need to go to university?
I search some virtual course at internet. For example, EDX is a page that there are a lot of courses of different things. I found a master about different administration course so cheap, $2,200, for example. But there are free course. If you want a certificate, pay
a premium.
Pay. But how do you say ventaja?
Advantage.
Advantage?
Yeah.
Advantage.
Virtual course have advantage.
Yeah.
But you want pay for that you want to learn. For example, in typical school, you learn different things.
Realize I've got more people here. Are you joining twice, Ritza? Why are you joining twice?
Teacher?
Sorry, William. Sorry.
Okay.
You're on here twice, Rita, or we got two Ritas?
I finished the cell phone. I connected my laptop.
Okay, that looks weird. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, one moment.
Hey, Williams. Sorry about that. I wasn't checking the invitation.
Hi everyone.
Williams, Darwin, Ritza. So we're just asking everyone, why are you taking the 21-day challenge? Darwin. Williams.
In 3 days, I lead la computer present progressive, present simple. Can you explain the?
Yeah, that's a good question. Okay, we'll get on to that. I think you are an engineer, no? You're an engineer, and for your job, right? You definitely need to practice speaking, though, right? You need more confidence in the speaking.
Okay.
How do you guys normally practice speaking? Like, do you have any tips that you can give each other about like ways to practice speaking?
Huh? Mhm.
Any tips? What are tips? Advice. Okay, let me say for example, have you seen this? I'm going to show you my screen again. Okay. Let's have a look here. Yeah. You know, best apps for practicing English. Yeah. So look.
I have one. The name is Duolingo.
Yeah.
I have the app. The Duolingo is for practice for example, the verb or the times. Is for me is a good.
Tenses.
Duolingo.
Yeah, let's have a look at this one. English practice. I know one that's called Tandem. Tandem's like Tandem app. You know, basically, yeah. If you want to improve, you need to practice. It's all practice, practice, practice. It's immersion, full immersion, right? Immersion. That's how you learn a language. The best thing is to go and live in like the United States or the UK because you're always around it. Okay, you're always, you know, always around English. That's the fastest way to learn. So there's no miracles. There's no, you can't, you know, just suddenly start speaking English. You have to. It takes time. It takes a lot of work. But it depends on how much time you're investing in that. Let me just, somebody's breathing quite heavily. Who's breathing quite heavily? We can hear you breathing. Okay, this one doesn't look, this doesn't look very good. That one doesn't look very good. We don't want that one. We want this one. This one's cool, yeah? So you can download this one, yeah? Okay, and what you can do for 20 minutes every day, look at that, practice languages with native speakers, yeah?
Good, good.
Yeah, get the app. Let's have a look. So I want to learn English. What's it? So Tandem's from where? From England. Okay, you know, because there's a lot of people who want to learn Spanish. Okay, so you're quite lucky. Yeah, you've got a lot of people. I don't know. Maybe you want to speak to people in New York. They're probably quite bored, right? Because they're stuck. Yeah. There you go. You can speak to Marla, 61. Yeah. No, she wants to learn French and Italian. You don't want that. You want to find. She wants to. You need to find somebody who wants to learn Spanish. There you go. You see this, Grace?
Yeah.
Okay. She wants to learn Spanish. So she's a good one. So you do a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of English. What do? You know, you do this 500 people. I don't know, 500, maybe 20 people. Okay. Hello, how are you? What's your name? Where are you from? You know, it's just repetition. Okay, she wants someone who's patient, engaging. So what is engaging?
Previous to married, no?
It means, you know, asking questions like I'm just doing. I'm asking you questions. They say, what is engaging? Well, that's an engaging question. I'm keeping you interested. So asking lots of good questions. What could you ask them? Right? Okay, let's do that, right? Let's have a look. What kind of, well, let's see who else, yeah? See if there's anyone else. So no, Olga's not good. She doesn't want to learn this. There you go. Justin speaks English, wants to learn Spanish. Okay. Oh no, hold on. I don't know if this is the right way around. No, he wants to learn Spanish. Yeah, he wants to learn Spanish. But is he English? I don't know if he's really English. I don't know where he's from. Yeah, he wants to learn German, English. She wants to learn French. There you go, Phil. Phil, who's 30, from New York. He wants someone who just wants to talk about whatever they're into. So whatever you like. Favorite things, languages, books, TV shows, movies, stand-up comedy. I want to become more conversational and natural in languages I study. Do you want that? You want the same goal? Yeah? Exactly. Yeah. So it's a good one, no? Here, Layla. Nice pretty one for Williams.
for William and for Darwin.
Yeah. I don't know. Williams, is he married? Maybe he's married.
I think for Darwin is more not 28. 20,
young.
at 22.
Too,
It's
too old.
it's,
Do you think
it's
she's
possible,
too
no?
old? She's too old. Look at
Yes,
this. Look
too
at this,
old.
Darwin. She likes technology. She likes technology.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's more interesting for practice because all the people, for example, no, I don't listen all the time the English. Entonces,
Yeah.
I need practice my words.
Yeah, you need to practice. That's the key thing here. You can't just magically start speaking English. It's not possible.
Ben, the
Yeah.
app is the app is free.
Yes.
Es
Download Tandem. Yeah, that's number one. Download app, Tandem app, right? Number one. Download Tandem app. It's free.
Okay.
You don't have to pay. Okay, it's good, right? Find people who want to learn Spanish, okay? Because you speak Spanish, so you can do the exchange, yeah? You want to learn Spanish and who speak English. Not find people, sorry. Find 50 people, right?
Okay, it's
Right? That's how you're going to do it. If you find
Okay.
50 people, practice with them a very normal conversation. Okay? If you do that 50 times, yeah, that's going to improve your English, get you more confident. Yeah?
yeah.
Okay, and what can you do? Like, what let's say, what questions can you ask someone, right? Because that maybe you want a structure, right? This is the structure of the conversation. It's important to have a structure because it makes it easier to you don't have to think so much. You go, okay, I got the structure, so you can be more spontaneous, more fluid. So let's yeah, because you're not going, oh, what am I going to say? I don't know what to say. I give you one. You say, what's your name, right? That's a good one. Yeah. Where are you from? Maybe again. What part of Okay, I'm from the USA. I'm from Peru. Where are you from? I'm from what part of Peru? I'm from Cusco or whatever, right? More specific. What part or whereabouts is another one. You can say whereabouts. That's like a more specific one. Where are you from? Which part of? What do you do? Yeah, that's profession. Profession. Okay. What do you like to do? Yeah. In your free time. Okay. Okay. What else? What else could you say? Tell me more. Tell me more about you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, if you do that 50 times, okay, that's five times 50. Is there any mathematicians? That's 250 times practice. Yeah? How do you respond? My name's Ben. Ben and you.
Ben.
Yeah. I'm from whatever. I'm from da 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 da. Okay. I'm whatever. I'm a da da. What do? I like to study, no? And read and whatever. Tell me more about you. Okay. Maybe I don't know. You're free. I don't know. You could do your habits. Okay. It could be habits. This is what we're talking about, the present, and we're going to look at this in a second. Habits, routine. Okay. You could talk about your country, right? You could talk about where you're from, the culture, music. So instead of saying, tell me about you, it's like, tell me about your habits. Or tell me about your country. Or tell me about your favorite music, your culture. Yeah? That's it. You do that 250 times, you're much better. Okay? So Tandem app is tandem.net. I'll copy this here, put this over here. And yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's just a little funny thing. I want to do this to you guys. Okay, I want you. Can you see this here? Can you find all of the F's? How many F's can you see here? The letter F. F. How many F's can you see?
Mm, um,
Can you, maybe you can write it in the comments, write your answer in the comments.
eight. 7, no? 7F.
You see 7Fs? What about you, Darwin? How many you see?
I don't understand, teacher. Comment
How many
about that.
Fs? Can you find the letter F?
Yes, I can find. I can see
How many?
1.
You see 1. Okay. What about you, Ritza? In this text here, how many Fs do you see? Can you see it? It's okay, right? You can see this?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
How many Fs can you find?
How many face?
Darwin said, sorry, William said 7. Darwin said 1. And how many can you see? You have to look for the Fs. No? Darwin, you still saying 1, or have you seen some more?
6, teacher.
Oh, you've seen 6 now. Okay, what about you? What about you, Williams?
Mm,
Still 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5?
Oh, 5. All right, all right. You guys did better than me. When I did this, I saw 4. I saw 4. I saw 1. There's 1 there. 2, 3, and I saw 4.
Yeah, Sultan of yes.
But I missed. There's 2 more. There's actually 6.
6.
6. Okay. Why do I do this? Why am I doing this? First thing. Why? 1. Engaging. Yeah, I'm engaging you. I want you to do some work, right? Same thing with a conversation or whatever you're presenting yourself. It's always good to engage your audience. You guys are way more intelligent than me. Like I said 3. I think I said 3 or 4 on the first time. I didn't see it. And the second thing is the detail. This is the point. You have to look at the details of languages. And it's like these little details here, like of these little prepositions that sometimes you don't see them. They're like these prepositions here are not like the core meaning of language. They're just grammar. So yeah, well done. That's something you can maybe try with some other people, some of your friends or family, and see how many they find, or anybody else practicing English. Okay, but this is, or maybe when you do this thingy with the tandem, maybe you can use this and say, hey, look, my teacher, he showed me something, and I want to see how many Fs you can see. The point is, yeah, that sometimes we don't really see the details. Yeah. And there's that expression, the devil is in the detail. So it's important to look at the details of languages. And that is why, you know, we're doing this 21-day challenge, okay? Because we want to understand the details, the whys, okay? Also, when I asked this, and it was very important, yeah? When I asked you this question, I said, why? I keep saying why, because you have different layers. I'll just stop sharing here. You have different layers of why, right? Because you said Rita was like, oh, it's for my business. Okay, but why do you want to learn English for your business? Because that's how I make my money, right? And why do you want to make money? Well, because that's how you support your family. So if you want to understand somebody, it's always good to like keep using the word why again and again, at least like 2 or 3 times, because then you get to the real reason. And if they don't know, then they start going, actually, why is it? It's very powerful, very powerful. So I'm going to share my screen again. So we're going to look at the course. Yeah, we're going to let's go over the present simple and the present progressive, right? That's pretty much the main thing of the week that we were doing. Okay, so why do we use the present progressive, guys? Okay, I don't, look, these names are a bit stupid, yeah? I don't really like these names. Present progressive, the past progressive, whatever. You don't need to be a mechanic to drive a car. Who drives a car? Do you know how to drive a car?
I drive a car. I can drive a car.
You drive a car, Williams, okay? Do you drive a car, Ritza? I think you're muted. Yes?
No,
No? What about you, What about you, Darwin?
because I don't need
You don't need a car.
the mechanic for the drive a car.
No, but you don't need to be a mechanic to drive a car. As in, Williams, do you know how to create a car? Do you know how to build a car?
Create.
Build a car, no.
No, but is it
No.
necessary to drive? You don't need to know how to make the engine.
Manejar o hacer.
An engine to drive a car. Okay, this is the same with language. Yeah, you don't really need to know the names of the tenses. Yeah, you don't need to know the names of the tenses, the present simple and all that. It's not that important. What is important is the why again and the when. So why and when do we use the tenses? Okay, because that is the meaning, right? That's for the meaning. Otherwise we get confused in meaning. Yeah, so let's have a look here. I don't like this one. Why does it keep doing that? Let's just copy it, duplicate. You guys use Google Docs? You use this Google Docs?
I don't know yet.
You don't use it? It's free as well. Right, so the present simple, okay? Why do we use the present simple, guys?
Usually use present simple in routine life or daily things.
Well, yeah, but no, not maybe. Yeah, but you need to be more precise. In the comments, maybe you can write it in the comments.
Habits and routines?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Habits and routines. There are more. What else? And begins with an F.
Future plans? No.
Yes, you're right. Can be as well. Yeah. Let's do it like this. To me, habits and routines almost the same thing. Yeah, very similar. Very good. Facts. No, sorry. Yeah, it was fact. Sorry. Facts or states. So state being. Yeah. How are you? I'm fine. That's how I am. My state. Yeah. Are you? I'm a teacher. That's my profession. My state of work.
Okay.
Can you see me? Can you see my? No, you can't see me. Can you? Can you see me or just my screen? Can you see me or just my screen?
See?
Yes, I can see.
You can see me. ¿Pueden ver a mí también o solo mi?
Sí.
Yes.
Los dos.
Sí.
You can see me and the screen.
Yes,
Okay, cool.
I can.
Okay. So habits and routines. Yeah, for example. So we're kind of reverse engineering this. Yeah, we're going. Why are we using this? What's the purpose? What's the objective? Okay, the objective is to talk about habits and routines. About my habits and routines, about your habits and routines, about my dog's habits, routines, about my company's habits and routines. It could be anything. But we're starting with the why. We're starting with why do we use the language? So, habits and routines. Let's have an example.
I get
You can,
Ruth.
if you want, you can write it in the comments.
I
Go on then, one by one.
Ruth.
Sorry?
play
Yeah,
volley
yeah.
every day,
Yeah. Volleyball.
volleyball every Tuesday. Tuesday?
Yeah, if you want to sound like a British person, you say Tuesday. Tuesday. Cha-cha. Tuesday. Yeah, that cha. Tuesday. Funny, isn't it?
Tuesday.
To chew as well. That's the same as to chew. When you chew your food. Or you're chewing gum. You know chewing gum? Chewing gum.
Chinga.
Yeah. Chewing. Yeah,
Okay.
funny, isn't it?
I play volleyball every Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly. Good. What about you? What's something you normally do, Darwin?
In person,
Your habits or routines, mate?
I
Oh,
stand up.
you know
No,
what I want to know actually? I want to know about your morning routine. I think the morning on an evening routine is really important. Do you think so? Do you think that? I think it's really important. You're having this kind of consistent morning or evening routine is necessary for me to have a good day and to finish the day in a good way as well. So I tend to have morning or evening routines. So what's your morning routine, Darwin?
I wake up 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Then I always brush my teeth.
Yeah.
I usually breakfast coffee with bread.
Mm-hmm.
Then check my email.
Oh no, really? That's not good.
Network.
Oh no, that's not a good one. You don't want to do that in the morning.
Nope.
That's not. No, because you get sucked into the social media, don't you? You get sucked into it, and oh no, then it's 2 hours and waste of time.
Yes.
Williams, what's your morning routine?
Normally I get out. I got out.
I get up. Yeah.
I get up
Yep. It's
at
present.
at 7, 7:30. I had breakfast. I had breakfast at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I start to work 8:30. Huh?
Okay. So let's have a look here at famous morning routines. Yeah, let's have a look here. Let's see what these celebrities. Yeah. Let's see here 5 productive morning routines of highly effective people. Okay. Let's see here. I kind of want famous people, really. No, I don't want this. This is too much. I want famous people's routines. Famous people morning routine. Yeah. Like, or I don't know. Like, who's a famous person you know? Very famous, very rich. Who's very rich? Who's the richest person in the world? Do you know that?
Rich. Bill Gates.
Yeah. He's not. He's the second.
It's the on Amazon own. Amazon.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos.
Amazon.
There you go. Forbes billionaires 2020. The richest in 2020. Jeff Bezos is the world's wealthiest person. Yeah. So let's find out what does Jeff Bezos do every morning? Should we find out his morning routine? Jeff Bezos morning routine. If you want to be a billionaire, if you want to have a billionaire, you might as well find out what There you
Wake
go.
up very early.
Amazon.
Maybe. Wake up early. There's an expression, no? The early bird catches the worm. The early
5
bird.
a.m.
The early bird catches the worm. So he wakes up early. Okay, look at this. It's in the present simple. Yeah. Look at this. It's in the present simple. Talking about his habits.
3:40 a.m.
Yeah. Well, what time does he go to bed at? 8 p.m. Maybe. Oh, what is this?
At
Go away.
3:43 a.m. 3:45 a.m.
Yeah, I just got to cancel this thingy. Yeah, I've done it. Go away. Go away. Go away.
Aquí se levanta a las 5 de la mañana.
Okay, so yeah, I go to bed early, I get up early. So he goes to bed early. So maybe he goes to bed at like 9 p.m. But he wakes up at 3:45.
Ya ve.
Okay,
Me dije eso que no.
it's pretty early. He putters and eats breakfast with his family. Once he's up, Bezos takes some time for himself. I like to putter in the morning. What the hell is putter? I don't even know what that is.
Putter.
Oh, no.
Putter. Does he play golf? He plays golf. Really?
Oh.
Yeah, a putter. It's a putter. That's weird, isn't it? He plays golf in the morning. Yeah, you know that? That's a putt. Do you like golf? I like golf. Okay, so he does a bit of puttering. That's kind of strange, but again, and he's saying, look at this. He's not saying I putter every morning. He says I like to do this. I like to read the newspaper. I like to have coffee. I like to have breakfast with my kids before they go to school. My puttering time is he's a bit weird, isn't it? Very strange. Let's see here. He starts with his, again, present simple. He starts with his most important meetings. Okay. He does his most important meeting for 10 a.m. The first meetings of the day are the ones that require the most brain power.
Okay.
I like to do my high IQ meetings before lunch, like anything that's really going to be mentally challenging. That's a 10 a.m. meeting. This is what I was saying about Darwin. It's not a good idea to be social media at 10 a.m. because it's when you're like maybe the most powerful. And if you're wasting that time, you can do social media at 6 p.m., you know?
Mm-hmm.
This is an expression to draw a line. He draws a line when he's tired. That means he stops. To draw a line. At the end of the day, Bezos tries to avoid making decisions. By 5 p.m., I'm like, I can't think about this today. Let's try that again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Ha ha ha. And he makes sure to get enough sleep. Okay, so that's his one, Jeff Bezos. Let's see if somebody else's one. 12 morning habits of celebrities you can adopt to set up. So Jennifer Aniston from Friends, you know her. She gets up early. I don't like to get up early. I'm not an early bird. Okay, Oprah Winfrey's meditation. Okay. Hold on, let's see here. Let's see, Jennifer Aniston. As part of her morning routine, Jen washes her face with soap, drinks hot water with lemon. That's probably good for you. And then meditates for 20 minutes. Who meditates here? Have you ever meditated?
No.
You know, like, do you ever pray? Do you ever like pray? It's a bit like praying. Like Rizad.
Every morning or every evening?
Yeah, like taking 5 minutes or 20 minutes just to sit and do nothing. That's meditation. Breathing, thinking about your breathing. Okay, getting up early allows her to get a head start, so that means an advantage, and have some quality time for herself before going to work. Oprah Winfrey, very famous, very rich woman. Here, got some nice vegetables. Okay, the benefits of meditation are very well known to many. It helps reduce stress, improve productivity, boost creativity, and maintain general well-being. So that's being healthy. That's why Oprah Winfrey usually, look at this word, usually, it's not always, but more often than not, she is meditating in her daily routine. So she starts each morning with 20 minutes of sitting meditation. She says that sitting in stillness fills her with hope, a sense of contentment, and deep joy. However, if she's in a rush, yeah, because we don't always have time, she only meditates for 10 to 12 minutes, but twice a day. Okay. Tim Ferriss, okay, he's an author, 1 million followers on Instagram. Win the morning, win the day. Ferriss chooses to start his days by clearing both his room and his mind. He clears it. And that's why he does the easiest but most annoying task first. He makes his bed. This simple action gives him a feeling of pride, so he feels good, and accomplishment. Having done this, he can be sure that there is at least one thing in his life that is absolutely under his control. He made the bed. She takes a steam shower. Richard Branson spends time with his family, so, you know, with your kids, taking them to school, maybe. That's a good one. Quality family time. Working out. Okay? So these are successful people here. You know, talking about their morning. This is a good one. Express gratitude. Say thank you. Yeah. She sits up in her bed and she thinks of 5 things she's grateful for. Thank you for my house. Thank you for my job. Thank you for my family. Thank you for my breakfast. Thank you for, you know, life.
Grateful.
Yeah?
Is grateful, grateful or grateful?
Yeah, you're grateful.
Grateful.
Great.
Yeah? Yeah, this guy here, don't check your emails. No. He says he's the CEO of Tumblr. That's a huge website. He says that reading emails in the morning at home never feels good or productive. Instead, he saves all of his email reading for when he arrives at work. Look at this again, yeah? He says, present simple, for when he arrives. This is all habits. You see this? It's not in the past. It's not in the future. It's in the present, right? He sets up filters. Okay, so he doesn't want to get distracted. He doesn't think it feels good. Ice bath. You can have a very cold water. Mark Zuckerberg. He eliminates choices. What does that mean? Of course, having lots of choices may seem awesome, but where you're in a hurry in the morning, wasting blah blah blah. That's why many have chosen to eliminate their decisions. Bon, whatever. Steve Jobs, who's not with us anymore, he obviously passed away. He says, "Remind yourself of your dreams." That's a nice one. He says in his speech to a graduating class at Stanford, Jobs said that each morning he looked in the mirror. So now we're in the past, okay? He's saying that he's talking about in the past. He looked in the mirror and asked himself the same question. If today was the last day of my life, what would I want to do what I'm doing today? Whenever his answer was no, for too many days in a row, he was sure that he needed to change something in his life. This kind of reevaluation of his work and desires every single day helped him pursue his dreams without forgetting about his true self. Okay, so who thinks that morning routines are important? They're important, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's that. You said as an example. Facts or states, right? So I don't know. What's some facts? Should we find some interesting facts? Do you have an interesting fact, guys?
Fuck.
I don't know. Top 10 awesome facts. Oops. There you go. 50 interesting facts about the world. Yeah. So what we're looking at again is the grammar that it should be in the present simple, correct? Let's have it here. Okay. North Korea and Cuba are, okay, present simple, using the verb to be, the state, are the only places you can't buy Coca-Cola. Interesting. Mm. The entire world's population could fit inside Los Angeles. That's really, I don't believe that. There are more twins now than ever before. That's kind of boring. The hottest chili pepper in the world is, yeah, it is so hot. Again, it's the present, yeah? You see that? Is so hot, it could kill you. Wow. Present simple. Yeah. This one's a little bit different because here, well, that's present simple. This one's different because we have could. It's a hypothetical. It's a bit different. It's not a fact. It's a hypothetical, so it's a bit different. More people visit France than any other country. Okay. Look at that, present simple. Here's the subject, more people, that's the subject, and here's the people who do the action to visit. Present simple. The world's most densely populated island is, again, present simple, the size of 2 soccer fields. Boring. The Canary Islands are named after dogs, not birds. That's weird. Again, present simple. All of these are states. You see that? Like states. Indonesia is home to the shortest people in the world. Wow. Okay, you get it? There's a lot with a verb to be here. There are using the verb to be. The longest place on the earth is, you see that? Here's the verb. This is the subject. Like this whole thing is the subject. The longest place name.
The longest place.
Yeah, look at this guy. Oh my God, can you say that? Taumatawa tanji hankau kawawa tamate turipu kakapiki maongau nukupoka iwenua. That's ridiculous. That is just 4 babies are born every second. Yeah, that was a past. Okay, that's a past fact. So you could have a past fact. It's not limited, you know. Rules are general. Yeah, it's not always. You have to be careful with always. Always is like what, you know, 1 or 0, but it's not always. Okay, nunca es siempre siempre. It's not possible. Yeah, so that was a past fact. You know, that was 144 degrees Fahrenheit. I use Celsius, so I don't know that. The Earth's ozone layer will make a full recovery in 50 years. Okay, well, that's future fact. I can say a future. That's a prediction. That's not a fact. That's not a fact. Japan is the world's most earthquake-prone country. Yeah, that's okay. There are 4 quadrillion bacteria on Earth. Nice. People who are currently alive represent. Okay, here you go. Represent. Present simple. They represent about 7% of the total number of people who have ever lived. Wow. 7%. Muhammad is thought to be the most popular name in the world. Muhammad. From probably more from the Muslim tradition after the Islamic prophet. Only 2 flags use purple in their national flags. Sorry, only 2 countries use. Okay. So yeah, facts. Where am I? This is my daughter's homework. Get rid of that. Facts. Only, what is it? What was the fact? Only, can't remember.
2 countries.
Only 2 countries have purple in their flag. Good. Okay. So yeah, look at that. It's the present simple. The present simple. Yeah. Present simple. Hat. Okay. So this is not future plans. Sorry. This is only for transportation usually, or fixed schedules. Okay. This is quite important. Okay. The train leaves at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Okay. Can we see this? I think it's a bit too small. Too not enough space. La la la. The train leaves at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Or we could say, you know, Ben English live call starts at 6 p.m. on Friday. Every Friday, guys. Going to be here every Friday. Yeah. For 4 weeks, we're going to do it, and we're going to keep going. But well, we'll talk about that later. Let's make this a bit smaller so you can see it. Okay, you get it? Future. So this is a very specific case.
Okay.
This is not very often. You can't just be like, I go to tomorrow. That's not right, because it's not a fixed. It's not fixed. That doesn't work. That's wrong. I eat pizza tomorrow. Wrong. Doesn't work. Not possible. It has to do with things like transport, like the train, or fixed schedule. So we have a live call. Yeah, this is a fixed thing. It doesn't move. Okay, and that's kind of pretty much it. I mean, that's the main thing, really. You've got the verb to be, right? The verb to be is really important, okay? Because the verb to be kind of is its own little beast. Maybe we should make a new page for it. The verb to be gets its own one. Okay, the verb to be. Why do we use the verb to be, guys? It's in the course.
Gee.
Talk about the person.
I am late.
I'm late. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so what's this one? This is age. This one is profession. This one is could be health. Yeah. Oops. What's wrong here? Place. State. Yeah.
Okay.
We are from Cusco, no?
We are from Cusco. Maybe it's a fact, isn't it? What was the other one? Coca-Cola does not is not sold in what countries? There were 2 countries. You remember?
Cuba and Korea.
And North Korea. Yeah. As a fact. Yeah.
Ben, 4 sentences we live in Cusco. It's no B, no?
Oh yeah. We are. Sorry, you're right. Yeah. Very well done. Good spot. That's the detail, man. That's the detail. You see that? There you go. Detail. Yeah, that's it. You gotta have a good eye for detail. So, and that's the thing. It's a very good point, though. Like language is not fixed. You can have alternatives. It's not fixed. It's very fluid. You can say, I live in Cusco, or I don't know. I guess it's kind of different. I'm in Cusco. No, that's fine. Let's just call it that. Okay. All right. So are we okay with the present simple? Yeah. Let's just quickly go on because we've already done nearly an hour. So we just do the present progressive. Okay.
Okay.
So the present progressive. Why do we use the present progressive? What's the form, first of all? It's very important. Wait, sorry, before we do that, do you have any questions? Sorry. Do you have any questions about the present simple? And have you got any questions? This is the why, okay, but we got the how, you've also got the how. How do we create the present simple, right? But do you want to go into that, the formula? It's quite a bit more. How? Now we have the how is the form. So it's the subject plus the verb, and that's it. I am. Yeah. He lives. She works. Yeah, you got to be careful with that third person. That's it. That's how we do it. This is why we do it. This is why we use the present simple, and this is how we do it. However, that's for the positive, right? What about the negative?
I am not.
Subject. Don't.
Don't.
Yeah. Don't or doesn't. That's the verb. I don't. I am not. This is apart from verb to be. The verb to be is different.
I am not.
I don't live. She doesn't work. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to emphasize it, you say, I do like you. But it's not necessary. It's there, but it's not necessary. I do think COVID sucks. Yeah? That's if you want to emphasize it. And you've got the intonation as well. I do think it's bad. What you did was bad. I do think it was bad. That was bad. Don't do that. That's bad. Yeah, it's just emphasis, but it's not very common. It doesn't, depending on the time. Let's just go into the present progressive, okay? This is now the form is the verb to be, right? With the verb ing. Yeah? This is the how. Yeah? What about the why? Progressive. Why do we use the present progressive?
It's a happening thing, no?
Yeah, right now. So what are we doing right now? Things happening in the moment. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Hey, where did Ritza go? Ritza, she left.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to get back in. Oh, I've got Meishi. Sorry, I get distracted. I think I need to make people automatically get in. They should not have to. I don't want to accept people. They should automatically come in. Okay, so what are we doing now, guys?
We are learning English, no?
Yeah, exactly. We are talking. What can you hear? Can you hear something? A child is crying.
Okay.
Williams is laughing.
It's loud.
Yes, and smiling. He's happy. Okay. He is happy. Yeah, that's the present simple. Okay, because that's a state. It's not the action. I should call this an action. Sorry, the action happening in the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The other one is temporary events. Yeah, things that are kind of like happening around now, but maybe not right now. They're temporary. They're not going to go forever.
Ben, in the first case, action happens in the moment. It's around now, no? It's possible around now.
Yeah. Well, I prefer to kind of like say action happening in the moment or temporary events. It's around now. Yeah, I call it around now. You could call this one around now. It's like not happening right now, but around now. So like, but it is temporary. That's probably the more important thing here. Is temporary.
Okay.
It's not forever. Okay. So for example, we are living in a state of emergency. you know, in effect, it's kind of happening. It's just not an action, right? This is more like an event.
Okay.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah. What else?
Mm,
We are watching a course.
Yep. We watching. I don't know if watching is the right word.
We are
Taking is better.
taking.
doing taking online English course.
Yeah. During May. Temporary. Yeah.
Okay.
What else? Another one.
I am working from house, from home.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. I'm working from home. That means in sometime in the future, I go back to working normally, right? It's
Yeah.
temporary.
Mm.
Sorry, it's too big. Yeah, this is so this is what you have to compare both, right? Is you have to compare you have to compare the difference between I work from home and I'm working from home. Okay, they're both grammatically fine, but what's the difference in the meaning? This is normal. This is a fixed thing. This is temporary. I live in Cusco suggests that I always live here. Always, yeah. There are no more volunteers living in Cusco because of the pandemic. Temporary. You know, volunteers don't live in Cusco. I mean, not permanently. Permanently. Right. See, I can't even spell English.
Permanently.
Yeah, I use this one, language tool. No, well, I use language tool. Whoops. Get rid of that. Language tool is quite a good one. Proofreading software. Yeah.
It's good.
Even
no?
I mean, yeah, because it's easy. I'm dyslexic, yeah, so I'm not very good at spelling. Just yeah, you know, so you know what I mean. It's fine. You can use tools to help you out. It's fine. The other one is Grammarly. Grammarly is quite a popular one as well. It's probably,
Grammarly, it's a correct, no? Correct.
yeah, Grammarly is probably better for English. I use Language Tool because it has Spanish, and I need help with Spanish. And if you really want a great one, I really like this one as well. If you want to improve your writing, the Hemingway app is a really cool one. I like this one as well. Yeah, Grammarly, I think you should get Grammarly. You can add it to your Chrome. It's free. You see here, it's going to help you with your English. Yeah, it's going to help accordingly with the comma. Student doesn't have the apostrophe. Yeah. Learn, you can change it to acquire, synonyms. You are, that's a common mistake. Really, adverbs are not very powerful words. They say you should remove adverbs as much as possible. They're not good. This one's really cool as well, called Hemingway app. It makes your writing bold and clear. This app highlights lengthy, complex sentences and common errors. If you see a yellow sentence, shorten it. If you see a red highlight, your sentence is so dense and complicated that your readers will probably get lost trying to follow its meandering, splitting logic. Try editing the sentence to remove the red. So this is like, whoa, too much. Yeah.
Use.
Yeah.
Use.
They're useful. So you just copy what you write into here, and it will tell you if it's good or not. Hemingway app. I'll just add it to the notes. Okay, anyway. Not getting too distracted. Where are we? Okay. So that's the key thing between the present progressive, versus the present simple. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
I don't know if you want some more examples, but yeah. Okay, guys, like that's pretty much like all I feel like I need to say today. I don't want to say too much more. I feel like we've covered a lot already. What else? Have you got anything now? Like, how are you? Do you finding the course? Have you got any? Are you advancing? Have you got any? You look. I mean, I'm talking about the course. This is something that has taken me a long time to build. But it's not perfect. I want to improve it, consistent. I want to innovate. I want to create. Keep building, making it better. So I'm listening for your feedback. If you have any feedback. Any ideas? I would love to hear them. Okay. Let's have a look here. Actually, let's go to the course itself. Let's have a look at the course. This is the page. Let's come here. This is what it looks like behind the scenes. I've got some other courses that I'm still doing as well.
Well, it's four crores, no? You had 4 clothes.
Yeah, that one. No, one of them is a copy. I've just it's the same one, but it's not activated. Yeah. Let's have a look here. We've had some cool, interesting comments as well. I've been really happy to see all these comments. So thank you for participating. Remember, it's about what you invest. You have to invest the time. Yeah. This is how you get results. You take action. Okay. So for example, when you finish this, you can make a video and say, okay, even in English or in Spanish, you can say, make a video. You don't have to put it anywhere. You make the video. You say, today I learned about the present simple. The present simple is for a habit, habits, routines, and whatever. And you make the video. So you're using the information to make it more permanent in your mind. Now, you can put it on YouTube, the video, if you want, or you can just put it on YouTube, but make it private. So it's just for you. But you're creating. So if you're creating, you're going to be making and making it more like knowledge, not information, because information is just, you forget information, okay? But you don't forget knowledge. That's when you remember, like you remember your mother's birthday. That's knowledge. But if I just give you a birthday, you're not going to remember, that's just information. Yeah?
Okay.
So we've done stative verbs. The videos are maybe me speaking a bit fast. I might do these videos again at some point, yeah, because they're a little bit illogical, I'll admit. Oh, 5 stars. That's cool. Yeah, if it's too fast, you can go here, Velocidad, take it down to 0.75. Okay. Drop the th and they just say T. So they say tinking. Yeah, that's me just being silly and making these silly examples. You go shopping. I usually that one's a bad joke about the husband. My husband doesn't know that. The first one is general statements. This line here. This is facts, yeah, general statements. Yeah, this is really cool, guys. You did this, 10 comments, fantastic. And you can see here I've been commenting, so I'm not sure if you saw that. Williams, you saw this one? Yeah. Okay, so I've been trying to respond to everything you write. Okay. So in this case, you said it's technically correct, but this idea of exercises is not very normal. I think people say, do you do exercise? Eso no más. Exercise, not plural.
Okay. Thanks.
Or you could say other examples. Do you work out every morning? Or you could say, do you train? Do you train? Not the train as in the choo-choo train. Beep, beep. No, to train can be to work out, to get ready for exercise. So that's a synonym for to exercise.
Okay.
Darwin, are you still here?
Yes, teacher, I am here.
Yeah, look at your spellings. Yeah, you got to be careful with your spellings. This is why for you Grammarly is a good one. You should get Grammarly. Yeah.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah, look at this, sentences with the C. Okay, not sentence. No, classical music. Yeah, not classic. Classical and feel. Yeah, because that is fell. You're saying fell, which is to caer, fall, fell.
Oh, yes. I'm
No,
sorry.
yeah, it's okay. I gave you language tool, but I think Grammarly's better for English. I use language tool because I use it for Spanish. Yeah.
Language too.
Yeah. No, I think use Grammarly, Williams. Grammarly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I use language tool because you have Spanish. It has Spanish. Tiene español. Pero Grammarly no tiene español. So no sirve para mí. Oh, somebody's talking to me. Hi Marcelo, how are you doing? Can you hear us? Can I please read your answers? Yes, where are you, Marcelo? Let's have a look. Where is Marcelo's answers? Marcelo, yeah, okay, we haven't done it here. Let's have a look. Hi Ben, my sentences are emphasis. I do like, you've got two verbs here. It's quite weird actually. You got three verbs. No, guys, can you help Marcelo? What's the problem here? After like, you need to have the infinitive, my friend. I think video games all day. Yeah, so it's just that infinitive because you've got this other verb here, okay? You've got like plus the infinitive, yeah? Or you have like plus verb ing. So.
Ben.
Yeah.
Ben, is correct. You can say I do like playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there was like, I can't remember, but like British people or Americans do like a little bit different, like, but that to me, it's exactly the same. That's it's a stylistic preference, depending whatever. I like playing, or I like to play British or American English. I read somewhere that here it is. Look, this is a good one. This is Cambridge, so you can. This is a good one, right? Cambridge is a good one to. Here you go. In American English, the form with two infinitive are much more common than the ing form. You see that? Okay. So this is. Where are you? Where is it? Where are you gone? I want to edit this. So let's just check that again. The form to infinitive are much more common in American. Okay, so this is American and this is British, more British. Nope, sorry, doing this wrong. Sorry, to play. I do like playing. Okay, so it's a stylistic about the countries depending on where you're from, but it's not. Let's see what what's he saying? Ben, can you first? Yeah, no problems. Yeah, we're looking at it. We're looking at it. Okay, right. The negative. What's going on here, guys? Darwin, Williams, what's going on?
This is he doesn't want to come
exactly.
Back to...
It would be he doesn't. I don't. Yeah, he doesn't. Be careful of the third person, Marcelo. Yeah. Finally, the question. Marcelo, you need to practice. You need to look at the rules. What's wrong with this one, guys?
There's
Do they?
today.
Yeah, and why have we got the verb to be here? I'm not sure
Oh.
if this is the. This is
Are they using this?
Using.
again. I'm sorry as well, Marcelo. You got a few things here. This is the same with want as well. I want to come back. Want is plus infinitive. Okay, so I want to come. I don't want to come back to work. I feel you, man. I like the quarantine. I like this. It's so peaceful. There's no cars and there's no traffic. I don't want to go. I think you say go back to work is better, mate. Okay. Go back here. Come back come back here. So I'm going to go to work because I'm not at work. So come, go. So I'm going to work. Let's see. What is he saying? Is he listening? Where is he? Here. Yeah, I need more practice. You do. Well, now we're helping you. This is it. You're here. You've got to do that. Like I said, yeah, 100 times. You might have to write it. Do it 100 times, you know? If you do it 100 times, where am I? Sorry, too many things. Oh my God, where am I? Too much information. Too many tabs open. Okay? Here, look, you just need to do this 100 times. Do that 100 times. Yeah? I do, he doesn't. You know, you just got to write it again. I do, he doesn't. Do it 100 times, mate. I do, I don't, or whatever, he doesn't. You have to put the hours in. You have to make the effort. It's not, you have to work. Oops. Yeah? You do it 100 times, you'll remember. You won't forget. Practice. Like playing the guitar or anything. It's the more you do it, the more you remember.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to write it. You could say it 100 times. I do, he doesn't. We do, they don't. No, you've just got to do that. You've just got to do the work. Do the work. Okay? Okay? Get creative. You can get creative, okay? If you look at the people who make money in the world, okay? Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, they're the most creative people. Every day they are producing, okay? They're not consuming. If you're consuming, you're watching YouTube, you're watching Netflix, you're on Facebook, you're not producing anything, you're just consuming. Yeah? That's how you get rich. If you want to get rich, make things. Get rich, get successful, whatever you want to call it, you have to produce things. Produce. Don't consume. Yeah? 50-50, okay? 50-50. Okay, that's a good one. I'm gonna do 50. If I'm watching YouTube for 4 hours, okay, well then I should work for 4 hours. Okay? But I promise you, do the work first. Do the 4 hours of work first, because it's going to be a lot harder to do 4 hours of work if you've just watched 4 hours of YouTube. Yeah?
Yeah.
And I think even, you don't have to think about 4 hours. Just start, okay? Just start. Just say I want to do 2 minutes of English today. That's it, okay? But you'll start to like it. You'll start to enjoy it, and you go, "Oh, this is quite good." And you get motivated to do 2 minutes. Will suddenly become 2 minutes. Will become 20 minutes, and it's like, "Oh, cool." So you had to trick your mind, and be. Don't watch the new YouTube first. Okay.
Yeah.
I put it out here. Let's just go back and finish, and I'll show you afterwards. So 1 plus infinitive. I don't want to go back to work. Me neither. Question. Okay. Do they use masks? Okay. You're confusing here. Do they use masks when they go out? Okay. That's fine. Do they use masks when they go out? Because otherwise, you would say, are they using masks right now? Yeah. There's a difference. Present simple, Present perfect. Okay, because here is, you see that he's confused. He's confusing the do with the ing. So you're not sure what are you talking. Are they using it now, or do they usually use it every day? Okay, so that's the problem with communication. The point is to communicate the idea. Yeah. So there you go, Marcelo. Well done for doing it. That's good. It's all about action. Take action. Here I left this cheat sheet here, and I'll be adding more. You've got the irregular verb list here. Okay. Here's this morning routine cheat sheet. So this is what we were talking about today. Download it. Okay. Print it off. Okay. And you can do this at least for 1 week, you know, and just try it. Okay. First thing is your affirmation in the morning. You repeat, today is going to be a good day 5 times. Today is going to be a good day. 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 Great. What am I grateful for today? Man, I'm grateful I have, you know, my family. I'm grateful for my bed. I'm grateful for my house. I'm grateful for my the roof over my head. Right? I'm grateful for work. Very good. What's one thing I will do to make it a good day, right? What you got to think, like this was saying, what's the priority? This is the dream. What's your dream? What do you need to do to make today a good day? Okay, in my example today, I had to make the video. I'm making a video for I'm making the video to sell the course to more. Okay, and I said to myself today, this is what I have to do today. If I do this today, then that's a good day, and I did it. I don't need to do anything more. Well, this is nice as well. This is nice talking to you guys, but that for me was the most important thing to do today. And I've added this bit here. What can I do to improve my English? Well, maybe Tandem, right? Or maybe I can do the 21-day program.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can print it off, write it down, and start to figure your life out. You know, start to figure it out. Start to understand yourself, and start your morning with a plan for a productive, effective day that's going to make you a better person tomorrow. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So look, I think we're going to wrap it up now. Yeah, look, you've got these third person stative verbs. This is a bit confusing. I didn't mean to do the third person here. I need to change it a bit. It was a bit of a review, but yeah, you guys need to do this stuff. Really, don't get too far behind. It's not a long one. Should have the quiz and downloads. Stative verbs, yeah. You can talk about it next time, huh? I think. Yeah, download that, do it. We're gonna update the PDFs. They should have the formula, but we're gonna improve that. Okay, and then next week, guys, you're looking at the past simple. You're looking at the past progressive. Okay, so we're looking now, next week is more on the past, okay? So this week was the present. And then after that, the future, and so on, okay?
Okay.
All right, guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up. If you wanna add anything, do you wanna say anything?
That's all.
Okay, that was an interesting one today, looking at morning habits, looking at some facts from around the world. You know, next time we can like go onto like bbcnews.com, okay, and we can look at the news and we can talk about it and see what's going on in the world. Yeah, it's a lot of me talking, but that's kind of the situation of just, you know, we can learn new vocabulary. So the UK is to bring in 14-day air passenger quarantine. Okay, wow. So they're going to make people go into quarantine if they come into the UK. Brazil's Amazon sees surge is more in deforestation. VE Day, 17th anniversary of VE Day. What is VE Day? It's to do with, what was VE Day? Something to do with the World War II. Oh yeah, it's victory in Europe. Of course, that was it. This is 75 years ago. Europe was liberated from the Nazis. Isn't that amazing?
That means World War Nazi.
Should we listen to let's listen to the Queen and we'll finish today. Yeah, let's see what the Queen says. I quite like listening to the Queen. As Marcelo said anything? Let's listen to the Queen. Let's see what she says. She's very old now, the Queen. She's like 94 years old. All right. She has addressed the nation to commemorate, that's to remember, with respect. Here you go. Look at this.
This is London. His Majesty King George VI.
Let us remember the men in all the services, and the women in all the services who have laid down their lives. We have come to the end of our tribulation, and they are not with us at the moment of our rejoicing.
I speak to you today at the same hour as my father did exactly 75 years ago. His message then was a salute to the men and women at home and abroad, who had sacrificed so much in pursuit of what he rightly called a great deliverance. The war had been a total war. It had affected everyone, and no one was immune from its impact.
This is a bit like coronavirus, isn't it? Now everyone is impacted by it.
Whether it be the men and women called up to serve, families separated from each other, or people asked to take up new roles and skills to support the war effort, all had a part to play. At the start, the outlook seemed bleak, the end distant, the outcome uncertain.
It's like today.
But we kept faith that the cause was right. And this belief, as my father noted in his broadcast, carried us through. Never give up, never despair. That was the message of VE Day. I vividly remember the jubilant scenes my sister and I witnessed with our parents and Winston Churchill from the balcony of Buckingham Palace. The sense of joy in the crowds who gathered outside and across the country was profound. Though while we celebrated the victory in Europe, we knew there would be further sacrifice. It was not until August that fighting in the Far East ceased and the war finally ended.
Ceased is another word for stopped.
Many people laid down their lives in that terrible conflict.
Laid down their lives.
They fought so we could live in peace, at home and abroad. They died so we could live as free people in a world of free nations. They risked all so our families and neighborhoods could be safe.
It's true.
We should and will remember them.
We will remember them.
As I now reflect on my father's words and the joyous celebrations which some of us experienced firsthand, I'm thankful for the strength and courage that the United Kingdom, the Commonwealth, and all our allies displayed.
Oh, look, salsa.
The wartime generation knew that the best way to honor those who did not come back from the war was to ensure that it didn't happen again.
Sure, to make sure.
The greatest tribute to their sacrifice is that countries who were once sworn enemies are now friends.
Yes, Germany, friends.
Working side by side for the peace, health, and prosperity of us all. Today, it may seem hard that we cannot mark this special anniversary as we would wish. Instead, we remember from our homes and our doorsteps. But our streets are not empty. They are filled with the love and the care that we have for each other.
Oh.
And when I look at our country today and see what we are willing to do to protect and support one another, I say with pride that we are still a nation those brave soldiers, sailors, and airmen would recognize and admire.
No.
I send my warmest good wishes to you all.
Oh, I love the Queen. Okay.
Bien.
Nice, no? Vizcara is not exactly the same. No, she's the queen. It's cool. I agree. Yeah, she's a cool. She was there in that scene. There she was. I don't know if you can see.
Services.
That's her father. And I don't know where she was. She was on the balcony.
At the
can you
moment
see
of
her?
our rejoicing.
That's probably her mother. There's church.
Knew
there.
there would be further
I'm not
sacrifice.
sure if that. I think that might be her there. That might be her.
Ah.
Quite pretty. You know, a long time ago. Yes, exactly. Vizcara needs to have tea with the Queen. Absolutely. Yeah, nice message. Nice message. I think it's a bit. It's not. I think, you know, in the UK here. Let me just stop showing now because we stopped. In the UK, every night they're clapping. Every night because they're saying they want to thank the people, the police, thank the nurses in the hospital, and they show their appreciation by clapping. And I think that's something that we don't do in Peru, because I don't know, why are we not trying to be more solid? Maybe I know solidarity. So anyway, guys, thanks for coming to this evening. It's great to have you here. This will be recorded, so if you want to watch it again, I'm probably going to upload it to YouTube, and try and share those notes as well with you. So if you want to have the notes that I wrote on Google Documents, yeah, I'll do that right now, so you can have the link to it. Okay.
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 Yeah, that's basically all for today. Next week we'll talk about the past, and we'll look at the news. We'll see what's going on in the world. Copy link. I'm gonna let you. Yeah, you should have that here. I'll paste it in the comments. Okay, so that's fine with you. This was the first one, so I'm just gonna clap to myself and say, well done, Ben. You've done it. First one online. I think it was interesting, right? I think it was cool. I think that was useful. I think it was interesting.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah. Okay. Lots of value, lots of information, like lots of tips, lots of tricks, lots of practice listening to me. And yeah, next week we'll catch up. We will look at some of your homework again. Sounds good. We will look at the news. Okay. We'll look at some other. If you want to talk to me, if you've got a question, you can always ask me as well. Yeah.
Okay then.
All right, guys.
See
Well, that's it.
See you next week.
Yeah. See you next week, Friday at 6 p.m. Guys.
Bye,
Have a good one.
teacher.
Have a
See
good
you.
week.
You take care.
Okay. You too, guys. Bye bye. See you.
Bye bye. See you.